Everything is in a state of vibration. From electrons moving around the nucleus to the atom, the stars, distant galaxies, having planets moving around them, all moving, and they are therefore all creating vibration. Everything is in a state of vibration, and if it is in a state of vibration, it is ultimately putting out a sound. Perhaps not a sound that we can hear, but a sound nevertheless.
Welcome to episode 3 of Drum Vitality. In this episode, we bring to you a drum circle that took place only 2 days ago at the Indian Mounds, situated right behind Freshfest Monroe, down in the valley there, where the birds do chirp, and the trees do sway, and the leaves do fall from beautiful trees. Well, we have a drum circle every Sunday on a full moon, closest to the full moon, and this was the first of many this year. First of, well, at least 12. It was January 4th, the first drum circle here in Tallahassee, by some very beautiful people, including Jesse, of course. Jesse is one of the main influential drummers. There's influential people on the internet, but these are influential drummers I'm talking about. And Fred, he was there, and he brought along a new drummer that I've never seen before. His name was David, and he contributed some good vibe and good sounds. Anita came by and didn't see her play any instruments, but she was there. And so too was Stephanie, and then there was Karen, who picked up a tambourine or a clacker here or there and contributed her good vibe. And there was a guy named Rick. He's the father of Ryan Dunn. So Rick Dunn was his name. He was there, and let's see, who else? Well, there was me, and, oh, of course, the beautiful lady herself, White Pearl, Evelyn is her name, and she always has a good vibe and a good beat to lay down. Oh, not forgetting the didgeridoo player, Willis, who's there, and he definitely contributed some really fine didgeridoo sounds. So, this session was the last that I recorded. I recorded probably 7 or 8 sessions, and it includes many bells and pings on bowls and things like that. Pinging sounds, metallic sounds mostly. And some drumming in the background. I didn't do a lot of drumming on this track. I did mostly bell sounds and pinging sounds and playing of my Panda drum, which is a low-key sound. I would describe it as a metallic sound, definitely. But if it's played with rubber mallets, the metallic sound is muted somewhat, but has a very nice 432 hertz pitch to it, and hopefully you all enjoy that. And in this episode, of course, we'll add some psychological excerpts that might expand your mind a little bit, and some comedy. So I'm going to add some comedy in here, but in the meantime, enjoy the vicissitude and the latitude of the sounds, first sounds from the Indian Mounds for 2026. And hopefully they will abound with more sound in 2026. Good vibes. The Vibe Tribe will reunite. Susie Nellis wasn't there, she was missed, and so does Lydia. She was missed also. We missed quite a few people there, but hopefully we're going to expand the sound of the Indian Mounds near the full moon to include more and more people, and I'll introduce them as they come by and join us for the next one. But enjoy this one, and in the meantime, this is Billy Mack, DJ Private, wishing you well and enjoy these sounds. Oh, my tucky, what
Sound. Perhaps not the sound we can hear, but the sound nevertheless. Putting out a sound. Perhaps not the sound we can hear, but the sound nevertheless.
That's it for today. By the whisper. Eh? You see that? You see how it flows? Be like water. Water's the softest stuff in the world. But it can fit into any container. It seems weak, but it can penetrate rock. You like the nature of water? That's it for today. By the whisper. Eh?
in the Middle East, captained by the dynamic Adolf Hitler. Players: Attila the Hun, Goliath, Long John Silver, Goebbels, the Marquis de Sade, Bluebeard, Al Capone, the Goddess Kali, Stalin, Salome, and 12th man, Jack the Ripper. Good, on paper I'd say a less awesome team. Captained by Lord Baden-Powell. The players: Gandhi, David, Schweitzer, St. Paul, St. Francis, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, Florence Nightingale, and 12th man, Cliff Richards. Again at 10 o'clock this morning, with Evil winning the toss.
Heads we win, tails you lose.
Fair enough.
We bet.
Oh dear. There was some confusion as to the validity of this toss expressed by umpire Doubting Thomas, who seemed to be in two minds about it, but eventually he decided to allow Evil to bat. Good, not surprisingly adopting a very defensive field, 5 men on the boundary, with Albert Schweitzer way out in the long grass and not taking very much interest in the play.
And here come the Marquis de Sade and Al Capone to open the innings for Evil, with Florence Nightingale to open the bowling. De Sade sporting a very aggressive bat. Here she comes, Florence Nightingale from the pavilion end. A slow run, she bowls. De Sade hooks that one unmercifully for 4 runs.
Evil continued to pile on the runs, with De Sade looking impregnable.
Florence Nightingale comes into bowl, another lob. De Sade belts that one away. They're taking one. He's punishing the bowling this morning, and he's even punishing the bowler, it seems. Florence Nightingale very upset about that. I don't blame her. Here she comes, limping up to the crease. A very loose ball. De Sade wallops that one high in the air. It looks like 6. Schweitzer's underneath it, unaware of his opportunity. What a catch! De Sade caught Schweitzer's teeth.
Next we saw Long John Silver.
And it's Long John Silver to face St. Francis of Assisi, who comes into bowl. There's an appeal for LBW, but Pontius Pilate is not allowing that on the grounds that Long John Silver's wooden leg does not constitute a leg. St. Francis is somewhat disappointed, wipes some oil droppings from his hair, and comes into bowl again. Looks like a slightly faster one. He bowls, and Long John Silver is out to St. Francis's leg break. Long John Silver not very pleased about that. I wouldn't like to face him at tea. Well, almost symbolically, the sun peeps out from behind the dark clouds and a dove settles on St. Francis's head.
And so Hitler declared at 564 for 4. We then saw rather a disappointing start by Good. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John were out in rapid succession, caught in the slips by the goddess Kali. Gandhi came in and never really looked happy.
She only comes in a sinuous run. I wouldn't like to face this bowling. She bowls a hypnotic action. Gandhi, flashing, mild-yetted, has a desperate pull. He's out-bowled.
How was that?
Gandhi is given out. He doesn't like that decision at all. I must say Salome has a very suspect action.
Gandhi is protesting in the only way he knows how, by sitting down in the middle of the pitch.
Yes, but it's tea time and Hitler has asked for a heavy roller.
Tea, Good are 2 for 7 in reply to Evil's 564 for 4 declared. Almost.
And it's Hitler to bowl to St. Francis. It looks as if he's going to throw his buzzers. St. Francis prods. Oh, there was enough ball. Oh. St. Francis bravely batting on. And here comes Hitler, having paced out a fantastically long run. He's launching this fantastic ball at St. Francis. It's coming in from the gasworks end. He bowls, and St. Francis is out. Played through. What a fantastic ball. So that's Good, 2 for 9. And there's only Schweitzer to come in. Here he comes now, a plucky old man, but one doubts whether he and Florence Nightingale are capable of bringing the score up to 565 in order to win this match. He's allowed a runner out of respect for his age, but I don't honestly think we're going to see much running today. Schweitzer takes guard against Hitler. Hitler comes into bowl. He lobs a mocking full toss that even a child could hit. Schweitzer misses and Jomo goes for a run. Schweitzer calls him back, a wise decision. Hitler sneers cockily, a most unlikable character. Schweitzer is asking Jomo something.
I think, actually, John, he's asking Jomo to do a rain dance, a Zambezi rain dance, and thus have the match abandoned.
A very wise move in these irretrievable circumstances.
And already the clouds are looking very black and threatening, and there's a drop of rain. No, it's not.
The most fantastic blizzard.
As I look out at the pitch now, I see that Schweitzer's runner, far from conjuring up a rainstorm, has conjured up a tremendous blizzard, unusual even for an English summer.
This small, dark figure comes up to bowl to Schweitzer. Schweitzer hits that one high in the air. I've lost sight of the ball, E.W.
They're taking a lot of runs in this interval.
Well, it's the first time we've seen any real scoring from the good side. Hitler waiting impatiently.
I have, in fact, just heard from Jodrell Bank that the ball has gone into orbit round the Earth.
That's fantastic from a man of 94. The runs are really piling on and they're still dashing between the wickets.
A tremendous finish, a tremendous finish. They're running like mad. And Good must have a really fighting chance as the ball passes nearly for the fourth time.
This is quite amazing. Jomo and Florence Nightingale hurtling between the wickets. Hitler looking up for the ball that re-entered the atmosphere. Schweitzer is out caught Salome. A fantastic match, a tie. 564.
So a very exciting match ends in a draw. Much the result I expected, I must say, though the manner was a trifle unusual. The players are streaming off the pitch now, Schweitzer's runner leading the way, and that grand old man Schweitzer waving his bat in a triumphant gesture. I must say a magnificent display by Schweitzer and the whole good team in general, retrieving an almost insuperable possession.
bread.